Hey everybody, welcome to Canggu, Bali. I'm Trevor with Propertia Bali Real Estate, showing you some of the most amazing villas that exist on the real estate market today here in Bali. As you can see, I'm standing in an incredible garden. I'm really excited to tell you about today's villa. It's 4-bedroom, 380 square meters, sits on 6.2 ara of land, and has a leasehold contract of 28 years for 895,000 USD. There's also something special about this villa. You can contact us and ask. It may be available in the future for freehold as well, but we'd have to chat about that later. So I'm really excited to get started and show you some of the really unique features. This is a really special villa. So before we do that, like and subscribe. Let's go. It's a little cloudy today. Maybe the sun will poke out a bit, but still pretty humid. We're 300 meters away from the beach, close by to everything. So let's get out of this super sexy alleyway and into the villa. And as we walk in, so we actually unofficially call this the herringbone house because as we can see, we have the herringbone wood here as well as all throughout the wood floors. And the initial walk into the space is already, you know, you're in something a little bit different. And we've got the open space living area here. It goes out to the pool, the amazing garden. But immediately we see the level of craftsmanship and design elements that's been thought about and incorporated in here. And certainly a big mix of flavors in the design because we've got the kitchen here that's a little Art Deco, but then everything else we've got kind of traditional Balinese feel, as well as a lot of these contemporary elements. And something else we notice right away is the amount of volume of space in here. The cubic space is, really noticeable. We've got really high ceilings here and everywhere, each level around 4 meters or so. So got nice high ceilings, a lot of space. So a little bit about the layout of this villa. We've got, of course, the kitchen, which is behind you right now, viewer, and we've got the living area here. Outside garden. We also have 1 bedroom that's detached and can act as its own guest house. We've got 2 bedrooms upstairs and 1 downstairs here. But while we're here, might as well talk about this kitchen, and I certainly have never seen a kitchen with this style yet in Bali. It's got a little English Art Deco design to it, elements, but the cabinetry and just everything is such high quality. We've got craftsman cabinets, you know, easy to open, the seams, just everything's high quality here. And certainly higher end appliances than we typically see in a lot of villas. But in here, of course, everything's focused to this amazing garden and pool area. But we've got tons of windows, tons of glass. Look at the size of this single window. But of course, as I always like to mention, we've got indoor-outdoor living where we can open up all the doors. Thankfully, this one opened for me on the first try. As you know from other videos, I always have a hard time opening doors. Someday on my resume with enough practice, it'll say, Trevor Hawley can open up any door first try. I want to step outside to enjoy this deck space because we actually have, it's covered, as you can see with the plexiglass on the top. With the extent of this garden is really magnificent, and with the light able to come through, but you're protected, you can see how we can have this great dining experience outside, the huge teak wood table. But something that maybe you've seen once, rarely ever do you see this, is a huge wraparound deck and porch area like this, especially having it fully covered. So we really have a nice environment here. Yeah, having a porch area like this with the gables and the garden, it really feels luxurious because we just typically don't see it. And then you think about what we have here and where we're at in central Canggu, and there's just really nothing quite like it. You know, coming in here, I certainly have this kind of beach house vibe because we've got the picture on the wall and the color scheme that they use here. So it reminds us of where we are. But I also like having this, again, this herringbone wood floor here that gives it a more traditional sense. So it's just this nice mix. A little bit of Art Deco style with the curved corners on the mirror. But since we're standing here, it's kind of hard not to want to just walk down and really take a look at this garden. And no joke, I really feel like I'm stepping into a Disney movie here, just with the flowers around. We've got bumblebees, butterflies fluttering all around me. But here we really can appreciate the design and style of this villa because we don't really see it from the street, but back here, and here we just really get that appreciation of the mixture of design elements with the Balinese roof, but then we can tell that it's contemporary due to the sliding doors and the lighting that's incorporated. But so something else that we've got here is we've got really a whole separate guest house. So people are going to want to fly into Bali and stay at your villa if you have this villa. Perfect spot for friends and family to stay. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward here. Bedroom, blackout curtains if you want them, but there's something kind of funky in this guest house here. This is actually a one-way mirror. I just found that interesting. Yeah, kind of funny, these circular lights that mimic the one in the kitchen almost too. So we still and especially with the black and white pattern. Again, this kind of Art Deco influence here. But then we also have a lot of storage for these cabinets, which I always appreciate the storage. Yeah, this pool's got a pretty nice runway up to it. We might have to attempt a front flip today. By the way, let's say this without anybody's consent whatsoever, is I think at 5,000 subscribers here, we're gonna have to bring in one of the other Propertia employees into this pool. So subscribe, you don't have to, but I encourage it. You know, walking up the stairs, again, we've got the herringbone wood, but again, that mixture of traditional but contemporary feel with the glass here. And walking into this first upstairs bedroom, all that I notice is just so bright and cheery feeling. We've got so much light coming in through the doors that slide open. Huge window over there, but then also a lot of light from here to the bathroom area. And something I personally like a lot is still, even though we're on the second floor, we still have a outdoor shower set up. So we can throw stuff at people on scooters while we bathe ourselves. And this next bedroom certainly would be considered the master. Get lots of light, nice and bright. I also really appreciate the high ceilings up here as well, but it's just, I feel cozy in here. It's a really nice spot to sit. We can hang out. We see a little glimpse of the rice paddy beyond and can enjoy the garden even from our bedroom here. So I hope you enjoyed today's tour. Really special property. We don't see many like this. So if you're interested, we're going to have a link below where you can contact us for some more information. Again, it's $895,000 USD for 28-year long leasehold. And worth every inch of it, in my opinion, here right in the heart of Canggu. So it's starting to get a little breezy, a little bit of blue sky, kites flying. Bali's awesome. Like and subscribe for future videos. I'll see you again.